This is docket 4550 WR107, the application of the City of Park Falls for authority to adjust water rates. This is Mike Newmark, the Administrative Law Judge for the PSC. And we're on Zoom with the utility, their consultants, commission staff, and members of the public in attendance. There's also members of the public in attendance at the utility site. We actually didn't notice that on our notice of hearing that there would be a public attending in person. So I just wanted to mention for the future, if the utility could let us know ahead of time, then we can coordinate our notice with yours so that we'll have the same information that we're also inviting the public to attend at your location. So we got to adjust with the post-COVID world here. So we would appreciate that in the future if we could get on the same page with our notice. So I'm gonna get the captions from my screen here. Okay, great. So let's get started. What we're here to do today is to create the record in the case. That'll be the documents we identify and verify under oath as exhibits, as well as comments we receive live here from the utility, commission staff, and members of the public. We're also taking written comments from the public. They are due no later than Thursday, September 7th, and we can receive them through the commission's website or by US mail. Details on doing that are on the notice of hearing, which is on the commission's website and also displayed here on the screen share. We're recording the hearing, but we're live streaming the hearing on YouTube, and that becomes a recording for posterity. So the documents and the recording, which will constitute the record, that will be forwarded to the decision maker in the case. In this case, that's Andy Galvin, the administrator for the Division of Water Utility Regulation and Analysis. So Administrator Galvin will review the record and make a decision on the case. Once that's done, a written order will be issued. It'll be emailed to the utility and posted on the commission's website. So that's all we have for the preliminaries here. I just want to notice that we don't have any written public comments on file yet, but ready to hear what you have to say today. So I'm going to switch over the screen to our list of documents. This is an email produced by commission staff, and it does list the documents that we're expecting to put in the record. We'll start with the utility. We'll just need them to verify their documents, and starting with the public notice, that's a document the utility filed. After that, we have more technical documents that perhaps the consultants can verify. Yeah, and I think even the response letters, those came from the consultants, so we'll have them do that as well. So who's sitting here today that can verify the public notice from the utility?
Michelle Smith, the clerk and treasurer for the City of Park Falls Water Utility as well.
Okay, Michelle Smith. All right, great. So let me swear you in. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So can you confirm that the public notice of water rate hearing that we have on file is complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any comments?
I do not at this point.
Okay. We can take comments now from members of the utility, representatives of the utility. Anyone at Park Falls have any comments? No? Okay. All right. So
there's no comments. This is Brent Mahalik, City Administrator for Park Falls. There's no comments from the utility. We had gone through a process last year and we realized that where we're at now is where we need to proceed. So no comments from the utility.
all right. Okay. Thanks. All right. So we'll now verify the technical documents. I think we have Jody Dobson from Baker Tilly. Is that right? So I'll swear you in. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. So the remaining documents, the application, data request responses, and the letters regarding, there's the DOA letter, and then the letters regarding the revenue requirement. Are you familiar with those?
Yes, I am.
And are they complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, they are.
All right. Any comments you'd like to make?
Not at this time.
Okay. All right, so we'll move on to commission staff. Revenue requirement, Troy Gaza, swear you in. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, can you confirm that the revenue requirement exhibit is complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
Do you have any comments?
No comments at this time.
Okay, so cost service study and rate design, Alex Hanna. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Can you confirm that the service study and rate design exhibit is complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
Do you have any comments?
I have no comments at this time.
All right. Okay, so now it's time for the public. I'm gonna stop that screen share. Don't need those documents on display anymore. So members of the public, I think we have a few in Park Falls and they were interested in making a comment. We also have, I think two members of the public connected, indicated they didn't want to comment, but I'll give them a chance at the end in case they've changed their mind. So who do we have in the council room over at Park Falls that wishes to comment? And just have you come up to the podium when you're ready.
Submitted a comment online.
You should still come to the podium.
We have one individual that has submitted a comment online, he is stating, he's right here right now, so.
Okay.
It was
No.
about.
Yeah, we don't need to repeat it, but I didn't see any. Maybe it's just being accepted now. Just in case, let's just have you make your comment now, if you don't mind. I just checked like 3 minutes ago, there were no comments on file. So first, let me just swear you in, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
And just state your name and give us your comment.
Benjamin Fox, owner of Valley Laundry at 884 4th Avenue South in Park Falls.
All right, go ahead.
I think I had 3 items on there. The first was just talking about depreciable assets. I remembered something in the past where some of this rate is based on fixed overhead items that we have that you guys take a look at, and then you come up with a cost based on the age of the asset, the value, and that sort of thing. And my thought is just that I know we have a great deal of excess capacity. I don't want us to not have any excess capacity. I would love for us to be open for growth. And right now we have an opportunity for dramatic growth, but if in several years we are still unable to secure a water user, I'm curious about whether we have the ability to sort of contract our fixed overhead. A lot of the things can't be changed, but I know maybe some of them can be. So that was my first thought. The second was tiered rates. I noticed that the higher rate users, the percent change is over 100%, and for lower users, it's less. There's arguments for both, or both sides of that. My thought is that because our issue is one of volume demand, it is probably counterintuitive for us to disincentivize high volume users. And so, if my demand went away, probably 10 or 12 families would have to bear the cost of that over time. And my business specifically, I'm already competing with Butternut, Winter, and Phillips, and they're all paying less today than I am for water. So it's only, it's getting dramatically worse, but so anyway, that's just another thought is we should be tiering, and if we're trying to encourage growth, I'm just wanting to make sure that we do the best we can to do that to hopefully find more demand. I don't remember what the third thing was, but the community's been very supportive with all this stuff. I'm not going to go out of business tomorrow because of this, but it is $4,000 or $5,000 a year out of my pocket that just needs to come from somewhere. So appreciate your time.
All right, great. Well, thanks for your comment. Yeah, I do see we did receive your, so Benjamin Fox, is that right? I'll make sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, we do have your comment in file. Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks. So we can take whoever's next in Park Falls.
Anybody? Yeah. We've got another individual coming up.
All right, great. Let me swear you in. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Betcha.
And give us your name, please.
Rudy Engel,
All right, go ahead.
what's that?
Go ahead with your comment.
Okay, the only issues I've got is raising it so high at one crack. You know, we ain't responsible for what happened 40 years ago to this town. And when we go in there and start to try to make up for what happened back then, and then we put it on the backs of the people here today, and a lot of them are still on social securities that they can barely make it. And then we try to hoist it, you know, and the other day, we were talking here about how in the city here, the city, like I said, will pay for the water for their building here. And other buildings, the swimming pool, all that, the city pays for that. And I don't know what that all comes to. I just got the paperwork today. But we pay that on a tax for the water. But then we not only buy and pay for the tax on the water there, we as a consumer of water are paying the highest rate that you can possibly get. And when I look at what all that adds up to, I just figure, excuse me, I mean, a little bit of a short throat. Where we can come to a decent agreement that there is an issue, but how to settle it in a manner that's mature and wise and come up with the right solution. But I don't believe it's 98% or 95%. There's got to be another number someplace. Whether it's 35, that's where I would go if it were me. Because there's a lot of people that just ain't got the money. I'm lucky I can. But there's a lot of them that can't. So I thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for your comment, and we appreciate hearing from you about that. And the decision maker can consider that when reviewing the record. Do we have anyone else in the council room for comments?
Nope, that is all that we have.
All right, so let's switch over to the online members of the public. We just got someone connecting, well, it looks like Weidman, W-E-I-D-M-A-N. Just let us know if you're a member of the public and if you wish to make a comment. This is the Park Falls water rate case.
Yeah, this is Dixie Weidman. I'm just checking in. I'm an alderman for 3rd District of Park Falls, and I was out of the area, so I wanted to see what the concerns were of the citizens.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in. No comment from you?
No.
Okay, all right, just want to make sure. All right, so we did have 2 other people from the public. I can't remember your name, sorry, but there's the series of numbers, a 320. 16 person and Nikki D. So just in case you do want to make a comment now live, you can unmute. Otherwise, you still have an opportunity to file the written comment up until Thursday. I'm not. Oh, we have one.
That was this Thursday, correct?
This Thursday, yes.
All right, thank you.
So you want to get it online? Get to our website and file it online. We need to receive it by mail this Thursday, so that may be a little tricky at this point. So your best bet is to get it in, do the online submission. So anyone else? All right, so anything else we need to address before we adjourn? No? All right, well, thanks very much, everybody. Appreciate everyone's participation and their input in this case. And take care, and we're adjourned.